Can Temple's Evan Simon rise to the challenge and outshine UTSA's Owen McCown in San Antonio this Friday night? Let's dive into the quarterbacks. Evan Simon has shown flashes this season with 1,545 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. While he's done his best behind a struggling offensive line, the loss of top receiver Ian Stewart limits Temple's already thin offensive options. His connection with Dante Wright, who leads the team with 664 receiving yards, will be crucial if Temple hopes to keep pace. Now, let's talk about Owen McCown. He's been the driving force behind UTSA's offense, throwing for 2,743 yards, 22 touchdowns, and just 5 interceptions. McCown's chemistry with big play receiver Willie McCoy, who averages over 20 yards per catch, makes this Roadrunners offense dangerous. With a balanced attack and home field advantage, McCown is poised for another big performance against Temple's vulnerable defense. Today's AI pick is also UTSA -17. The numbers, trends, and matchup dynamics all point to a dominant Roadrunners performance. For those looking at the total, the under 55.5 could also hold value, but UTSA -17 is our best bet. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started. On to Game 2. Can Michigan State keep their bowl hopes alive, or will Purdue finally derail the Spartans' plans in East Lansing? Let's break down the quarterbacks. Purdue's Hudson Card has struggled all season, throwing for just 181.1 yards per game with a 59.6% completion rate. While he's capable of the occasional big play, he's been under constant pressure and hasn't been able to consistently move the offense. With limited help from the ground game, Card will need a near-perfect performance to keep Purdue competitive. On the other side, Michigan State's Aiden Chiles has shown flashes of potential but remains inconsistent. He's thrown 10 touchdowns against 11 interceptions and has been sacked 32 times this season. Still, Chiles is facing Purdue's defense, the worst in the Big Ten, allowing 455.7 yards and 38.9 points per game. This could be a get-right game for Chiles to lead the Spartans to a much-needed victory. Today's AI pick also backs Michigan State -13.5. The numbers, motivation, and Purdue's defensive woes align perfectly with this play. For those considering the total, the under 48.5 is a solid secondary option, given both teams' offensive inconsistencies. On to Game 3. Can UNLV's rushing attack overpower San Jose State's passing game in a Mountain West showdown under the lights? Let's start with the quarterbacks. UNLV's Hajj Malik Williams is coming off an efficient performance against San Diego State, completing 69% of his passes for 244 yards and a touchdown. While Williams is capable through the air, the Rebels lean heavily on their run game, averaging over 249 yards per game on the ground. Williams will need to avoid costly mistakes against San Jose State's opportunistic secondary if UNLV wants to stay in control. On the other side, San Jose State's Walker Eget is the engine of the Spartans' offense. He threw for an impressive 446 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in their loss to Boise State. Eget leads a passing attack that averages 343.7 yards per game, one of the best in the country. Against a UNLV defense that struggles to defend the pass, Eget could have another big game, especially with weapons like Justin Lockhart, who had 172 receiving yards last week. Our pick for this game is San Jose State +7.5. With home field advantage, a high-powered passing game, and UNLV's struggles against the pass, the Spartans have the tools to keep this game within a touchdown. Weather conditions, including rain and wind, could also limit UNLV's run-heavy offense, further favoring San Jose State to cover the spread. Before we wrap up, a big thank you to our 740 subscribers. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to bring you more winning insights tomorrow. See you then.